Hey, Team 11 or 212, my goodness. Let's get into another SQL function that I'm learning about. It's the lag and lead family of functions. So the general, I guess you could say, arguments for these lag and lead is that you have the function plus the column that you're going to change and how much you're going to offset that column. And if you don't say anything about the offset, it'll offset by one. I've used this before, or at least I've followed other people to use it with regards to date and time things. But just in my little looking at this editor, I wanted to order by age to see this in action from our customer column. So I have just selecting everything from the customer table plus lead by the age over by order by age. If we did, and you could see the age goes up here. So this is leading it. So this, for this one, it comes to the next. Let's see. Let me order everything by customer ID. Customer if. All right. So yeah. All right. So what's going on here? So this guy, if I lag it by one column, oh, let me make this all customer ID so that way I can wrap my head around what's going on here. Okay. Okay, here we have leading it by one. And so this is showing us 22 from Luna. So it goes one record ahead. So we have John Doe's plus one record ahead, or lagging it by one record behind. Since there was no records prior to John, it appears that it defaults to nothing. And then from here, we get to Robert Luna, and we lag it by one, which is John's 31, leading it by one, which is Robinson's 22. Now we could add more to this. We could partition it out, which will group the analytical function. I'm not going to do that right now, but this is the way that the way that I do this in work, I would look for, we have a surrogate key that's attached to a policy. And if there are changes made to the policy, I can use lag or lead to find out or lag to find the prior policy version key. So that way I can make note of those changes or see how the policy looked like before the record was changed. And SQL allows me to do that using these lag and lead functions. But I've always copied other people's work. So it's interesting now to actually see the necessary components of these analytical functions, which is the function with its argument over, and then a window of partition with orders to tell this function how it's going to act.